seagulls there are.
Oh wow.
They're invading.
Okay, so basically next what you do is you do this. You go on the end and you push back.
When we got married, we were searching for a place to live. First, we looked for a flat in Madrid, like in the city. But then we realized it was like super expensive. So we decided we have this that we were already using as our office. So we thought, why don't we make a little addition to it so we can live and work here. This was the studio. And there basically was like
Nothing.
free land for like storage, it was like a lot of trash actually. This is the extension that we built that is basically a bedroom and a bathroom.
But it's reflective. It's reflecting us. I mean.
Yeah, well, the idea was that it was like really, really hidden. And actually like the spot is quite small, like to make it look as big as possible. We use this material. This is methacrylate with a mirror finish. We chose this because it does like a distorted reflection. If you look through it, it's like when you go to the circus, no? Like you get like, well,
yeah.
so if you go, like,
¿no?
yeah, like. When we started this project, we thought, well, it's like one of our first projects and we can do whatever we want. So it was like a manifesto that we are against houses that are like super big, that you have a very big garden and you do such a big house that the garden feels small. So this was like the opposite, like the house must be like super private and the garden must be very important. That's why we call it La Madriguera or the Burrow, because it's like a hideout, like very, like you don't see it, you don't have to see it. You have just to have like a good view from the inside, but that's it. We have many clients that come here to our office and we didn't want to think that it was like also the house.
So this is the house, your house?
This is the like the public area. This is everything. Well, this is our desk for working. There's the kitchen, and this is the everything else.
So it has to kind of look like an office,
Yeah.
but also function as a kitchen.
Yeah, so everything is mostly hidden, no? Like the fridge is here. It's like
It's like
from
a boat
like a boat, yes. And then we have like a storage everywhere.
Yeah.
And here also.
It's a pantry.
The pantry?
Well, we have all kinds of stuff.
It does feel like a boat. That's great.
Well, even here, you know, like we have everything.
The top, there's little windows.
Yes.
What is that?
Well, yeah,
That's from when it was a boat.
So yes, like it's supposed to look very clean and not like a house.
It looks like there's a little bit more, right?
Yeah.
Just a bit.
Little is the operative word.
So, well, this is the actual addition. That's the bedroom.
It's not square.
No.
No.
No, it's not square.
The form of the limit, no?
Yeah, it's the limit of the property.
The property.
Also, the size of this is just because the two oak trees there. So it was like, when we were planning this, I told Pilar, I think that we can have an addition and have here the bedroom and the bathroom. We could actually live here. And she said, you're crazy, there's no way this is gonna fit here. So I came here, I located the 3 oak trees you have, the limit of the property, and I said, there's like exactly the space for a bedroom. And that's the truth, because here, well, we can see here the oak tree, that was just the limit.
Yeah.
You can see it, and there's another one there. And so it was like the maximum space that we could use.
This window's great.
Well,
What were you aiming for with this? 'Cause, I mean, you talk about it being a burrow.
yeah. This is like, it would be like the entrance to the Burrow, no? Like, because it's the only thing that you can see from the outside.
Yeah.
This is galvanized steel. The idea was that it would be like quite reflecting. That it is. It's not mirrored, but it's very reflecting. Also, the idea was we really liked the idea of like being in a boat, like an old boat. No? That is well, like all with the wooden cladding and the round windows. That one is like it could be in a boat, no? Or in a submarine maybe. We like the idea of a boat because there are minimum space that when design and little spaces meets, they take the best of both. So the idea is that when you are in the bed, you open that window and the other one, and you have like a flow.
A cross breeze.
Yeah.
Maybe here you created a microclimate because you have water, you have a lot of plants, and you have a lot of shade. So you probably have a microclimate with all year round, right?
Yes, in summer, even in the neighborhood, here we have like 3 degrees less. And for Madrid city, it's like 6 or 7 in summer. So it's really...
It's really dramatic.
Yeah, yeah. It's actually cold.
It's interesting because you can't tell where window stops, where the garden starts. I mean, in a way, right?
Yeah, that was the idea. Also, here is the limit also of the property. Okay. And we place the window like strategically to see just like the top of these trees. Very often we see like squirrels playing.
It's really interesting that there's nothing standard about this place. There's no standard sort of straight box.
Yeah, even the ceiling is not horizontal. So you can see it with the...
Oh, with the board.
Yeah.
It's a bit Alice in Wonderland.
But the truth is not because like we wanted to make it like weird. It was because we used what we found. The closet. Well, now it's because it's in the daylight, but it's like
A lantern or, yeah. And almost because of what's that material?
well, that's the rice paper. Is that what Japanese people say? But it's very like homemade. We did it like
Homemade, personal.
that. This is horrible. And also the interior we did it ourselves, so it's like super cheap.
I love the feel of that. Oh wow, that's great. It's a little box, a light box. Yeah. Did you create it?
Yeah, we all the furniture. Well, not the chair, obviously.
Yeah. So great. I thought there was an upstairs.
No, well, those used to be skylights. But last year we have a very huge snowstorm, and a pine tree fell into the roof, so we had to change it, and we didn't want to spend the money for the for the skylights, so we just placed some mirrors there. We were trapped here for a week. We are not prepared for that. Well, we are now, but then it was very nice also.
The quiet of snow was probably...
Yes. Then trees started to fall, and it was like very not that nice. So it was very beautiful and then a bit dramatic.
So you built this itself, like this?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, this is part of the existing building, but we like cut it out of it and added to the bedroom.
I like the rounded.
Yes, everything is like. Also, we have here another window that is like the same as that one, but a bit bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, and the rounded sink, so it just fits, right?
Yeah. And even this is like to make it like to have more space, like for storage, but like you can move and you don't have like. It's funny because like if you draw this bathroom, you say it's like this isn't like for very small people or something. But then because of the mirrors, I think, or I don't know why, it's okay.
Oh, I see. You can see the boundary. What is the boundary by the creek?
Well, you can see the fence.
The fence.
Yeah, and
The
you can
fence
see
is super close.
It's a dry creek or something, right?
Yes, it used to be a river.
How carefully did you choose the openings then? Like for instance, this one, did you pick this opening because of the tree and you said it needs to be right here?
Yes, that one, yes. This one, it was during the construction that we said, wow, this is like a painting.
Yeah. It's funny because this side feels like you're in the forest.
Yeah,
Yes.
because also because of the type of trees, I think.
Are we underground?
A bit, yeah, a little bit, a little
I keep
bit.
seeing the,
Yes.
so
Well, you can see it in the entrance, the 2 steps there. Hello.
you can see how tucked in you are.
Yeah.
You do see the level now here.
Yes, you can see it. And it goes a bit higher there, so it's more underground. If we had made it from scratch, we probably had made it more underground. Because I think it's very cozy, like a true burrow, no? Like you're very protected. I think I really like that feeling. Here it was an art studio. It wasn't like very well insulated, so we added the cork that works really good also for the sound. It absorbs a lot of the sound, and it's a very natural material.
And you don't have to cover it because it's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like very raw. It works very good like a finish. We have the very big skylight. As it was a paint studio, it was meant to have like the same kind and amount of light through the day. So that's why the most light comes from the north, and to have the skylight. So you have like, it's very constant.
It's very subtle, right?
Yes. So, well, here we have how you call this?
The range or the induction stovetop.
The stovetop, yeah.
So the countertop looks pretty consistent as well. Are you using the same material all the way across?
Yeah, this is birch plywood. It's not the best option for a kitchen, actually.
Yeah.
It's perfect for working. But we wanted to not use many materials and not to have a lot of contrast, because as it is quite small, like we use it white and wood, so very simple.
Pero mira, Google Maps está construido.
Esta casa es esta, ¿no?
This is work so far. Has it been working? This for having a
Yes, it works. Like I think for a house it would be like great, but house and an office, it's a bit too much. Yes. But I think it's more like psychologically that you need to separate one thing or another, because when you stop working, you go and have lunch here. So it's like you're still like looking, and but besides that, I think it's okay.
Yeah, it's
for
okay.
a couple.
For a couple and a couple of years.
And a couple of years, yes.
So you both sit. Literally, you both are sitting.
I think it's better my place.
Yeah, exactly. You have
Yeah.
view. So you really sit next to each other the whole day?
Yes. Well, the truth is that we build tiny houses, actually. Whenever we install one, we go there, so we are out a lot.
Yes.
That helps.
So you're actually tiny house builders.
Yes.
Or architects as well.
Yes. We are gonna move to one. We already bought a land, also in the outskirts of Madrid, and we will like have like two or three models. The good thing is that it's full of pine trees, so regulations there didn't allow to have like separate volumes. But we said, this is full of pines. If we don't place little modules around the area, it would be like an ecological disaster. And the architect from the town hall said, you're totally right. Write this down, send it to me, and we will approve it. So we are not cutting any of the pine trees. So we are using different models. That is, every model is like 23 square meters. And we have like one for our office, two, each one with a bedroom and a bathroom, and then another two for the living space. So it will be a bit bigger than this.
This is your dining table?
Yeah. I sit here, and she sit there.
Really?
So now I have the view.
Change places.
We change places, now I have the view, and she doesn't. So
Did you build this custom, the sofa?
Yes, because we needed to have like as much storage as possible. So here we have now the summer clothes here, and then we change. And we also have the built-in.
Oh, the planter.
Yeah.
It looks like the same part of the sofa. I didn't even notice that. It's actually quite a big tree for indoors.
Yeah, and it's getting bigger every day.
It's getting bigger.
It wasn't that big.
We had to cut
we had to cut it because it started going through the cork, and it was like
it was like
like suffering, struggling to keep going. So
Behind you built a system.
yeah, well, this is actually my dad's invention, because he's a painter. He designed this so you can locate these sticks, so you can have the painting as big as you want.
And then even the wall has inset spaces.
Yeah, when we make the addition, we also build this wall that contains the bathroom. The cistern is here, so we use the other extra spaces. Pilar did this. This is Pilar's father's. This is my father. This is Pilar's brother. This is from Pilar.
Artistic family.
No, this one. As it's a very tiny space, we located everything in the perimeter. You have like more usable space than if you did it in another ways. So for being such a small space, you have like a lot of things to do. That was the idea also, that to show the clients what we like, even with the entrance, with all the plants, like that's important for us.
And you can sort of see how the house is split. Like, I mean, it disappears.
Yeah, that's the idea. So if you come in, unless, well, the idea is unless we show you, you wouldn't realize there's anything else. At night, we normally turn on the light inside the bedroom. So because of the kind of lights we have and the wood is very orange, so it looks like a full moon. And people that goes through the street like staring and saying, what is that? It gives a very good atmosphere. And in the beginning, we thought maybe the clients, they think this is like, I don't know, they're crazy, or they're, I don't know, it's like not very premium or something. But the truth is, like, people like it. It's like, I don't know if they would have it the same way, but but they like it. It's like because it's cozy.